Good morning, everyone.
Hi!
Today we're gonna do something that I'm a little nervous about.
I'm nervous too because I don't know what's gonna happen.
Do you even know what it is that I'm nervous about?
Yes.
What?
You are taking apart the coffee machine so that
Yes.
you can get all the gunk out.
Yes, I don't know what we're gonna find in there. If you've been following along with our vlogs, last week I did a really thorough clean of our espresso machine. I ran vinegar through the machine, I soaked certain parts in vinegar, but this part of the machine, which is where just regular hot water comes out, gets used a lot in this house. I use it to make my Americanos, Jessica uses it to make tea, the kids use it to make oatmeal. We use it pretty much nonstop all the time. And lately, it has not been working. And I thought that if I took all the calcification off with vinegar, that it would work, and it's not working. So now I gotta take the whole thing apart and see what's growing inside of it. Now I'm not sure if there is something growing in it, or if it's just calcified inside there, or if there's some other problem, but today we're gonna tear it apart and find out. I've never taken this thing apart, never taken a screw out of it before, so we're gonna see what it looks like on the inside.
Dad!
Are you gonna help me take it apart?
Yeah!
You are? Okay, what do you think's inside there?
I'm gonna help take it apart too!
You're gonna help too?
We're super excited.
Anybody that wants to help take it apart can help. Ooh.
Yay!
Before we start taking things apart though, Jacob did a Lego class today and he built something in the competition portion of their class and he wanted to show you guys. So let's see what Jacob built. This is not from instructions, this is from Jacob's brain. So what is this, Jake?
So I made like this giant snake and these guys are trying to cut down the wilderness, but the snake didn't want that, so he's there. And then,
So these guys are like cutting down trees and stuff?
so you
Yeah,
can
they've
see,
got like a...
saw, and then a tree was already cut down over here.
That's cool.
And basically the snake goes like all the way over to here, and that's his head up there. And then his head
You
moves.
motorized it so that the snake would move?
Yeah.
You made an animatronic?
I don't know. Sure.
Disney should be paying attention to Jacob as a future Imagineer, I feel like.
Maybe. I got this from my grandma for Christmas, so I just...
What is that?
Not
It's
Christmas.
remote control, so that's how I'm controlling this.
And this wasn't from Christmas, this is from your birthday
Yeah.
the other day. Look at this on the back.
Yeah.
All of his inner workings. He's got a battery pack, he has a receiver for his remote, and then he's got a motor, and it goes up to these gears, and it turns this. And he thought up all of this, like this configuration, all of this on his
I
own.
made the cords seem like vines.
Oh, that's a cool way to incorporate the chords. That's cool. Well, I like it, Jake. Very good. So Jacob is in an outschool class that meets on Zoom, and it's a Lego club, and every week they give the students a theme, and they have to do a build based on the theme in something like 30 minutes. Is that how much time?
30 minutes.
So, and then they all compete and vote on which build they like the best. And so this was Jacob's contribution today. And how'd you do?
Good, I won.
Oh, nice. And what was today's theme?
Today's theme was rainforest, so I just decided to make a story out of that. Or it was like foresty.
Very cool.
Hi, cutie.
Did any teeth pop through last night? Yeah, mommy has teeth. You can go. Good. Good. Can I see your teeth? Can mama touch? Oh, okay. I won't. I didn't even touch, but the thought of it was awful, huh? I think that top one on his left side might have finally busted through last night, but I still can't totally tell. I put my finger in very briefly earlier when he would tolerate it, and I didn't feel it, but it really looks like it did, so I don't know.
Hello. Did you need a zebra kiss? Kisses. Do you like kisses?
How do you like your new jammies, Duncan?
Good. My
I can't really show you what the problem is because I wanted this to be cold when I took it apart. I didn't want it to heat up, but basically the hot water comes out of this thing. And lately it went from like dribbling a little bit and then waiting and then dribbling a little bit and waiting to now it like dribbles a little bit and then goes and then dribbles a little bit and then goes and it's scary.
I'm so nervous because this is like my zone. This is what I drink all of my tea out of, and I'm worried that it's gonna be filled with like a colony of like ants or something.
Yeah, that's possible. The
No,
ants have
don't
been
tell me
pretty
that's
bad.
possible.
I actually had the last time I took apart a coffee machine, it was completely like the tubes were filled with ants.
What?
You don't remember that?
Yes.
Not this coffee machine, but back when we lived in a different city, we had a coffee machine. I had to take it apart and there were ants inside the little, like, you could see them in the rubber tubing. And I was just like, I can't, there's nothing I can do. I can't flush these out in any way. So hopefully we don't find that.
At this point in my life, I'm going to say that it's more likely that it's just like calcified hard water issue.
It could also just be like air is getting into one of the hoses or something like that. And it's being forced out or something.
I bet anything that it's like calcified or whatever.
But
we'll see.
Yeah, I'm a little worried to see what we've been drinking for the past, I don't know, month since this started happening. And maybe even more than that if it got to this point.
At least it's boiled water, right?
Sure, you could look at it that way. Boiled something.
With our luck in 2020, it's probably rats.
Yeah. We're gonna open it up and find rats.
It wouldn't be the first time.
So the first problem that I'm seeing is this screw right here. All the other screws are in pretty good shape, but this screw is really rusty and I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna get that out. Two things happens when a screw rusts like this. One is the screw sort of grows rust all around it and it gets really tight inside of the hole that it's in. The other thing is it corrodes the metal, so my screwdriver doesn't have something to hold on to when I'm trying to unscrew it. So the first thing I'm gonna do is try and dislodge it before I even try to unscrew it. I think I'm gonna take this awl and this mallet and give it a couple hits like that to sort of loosen it up. Then I'm gonna hit it with WD-40. Then I'm gonna unscrew everything. And then I'm going to hit it a couple more times with that hammer. And then I'll try and take the screw out. But until then, I'm just sort of working it and trying to get the rust to detach itself. I'm gonna give it a little WD-40. Too much. All right, so none of my attempts to unscrew this thing have worked. Basically with this style screwdriver head, there's like a cross that's cut into the top of the screw. This fits into that, and that's what holds on to the screwdriver while you turn it. With this screw, as soon as I started to turn it, the whole thing crumbled away. So it didn't have any of those teeth, that cross section, to grab on to this part of the screwdriver. So what I'm doing now is I'm using a file and I'm trying to cut a new slot into the screw to use a different kind of screwdriver. So if this slot idea works, I'll be able to stick this screwdriver head into the slot. It'll grab onto the sides of that slot and be able to turn the screw. I try to do it with my Dremel, which is something that turns really fast and grinds away metal, but the Dremel wheel that I have is so big that it can't get into where the screw is without tearing up the rest of the machine. So I can't use this. I have to use this itty bitty file, and it's taking a long time and a lot of sweat. But I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try and get it to happen. So I'm fairly certain this thing is toast anyway, like the whole machine, because you can't get into it to fix it. So I'm just gonna bore the screw out to see if I can and see if I can get in there. Safety first. All right, so that didn't even work. If anybody out there has any ideas, we'd love to hear about it in the comment section. So I tried calling Breville and they aren't open today because it's Saturday, but I'll try calling them again on Monday. If anybody out there works at Breville or knows somebody that works at Breville, if you want to ask them how to fix something like this, that would be great. I'm pretty stumped. The fact that that screw rusted out is right there next to the water tank. So anytime the water tank like spilled over even a little bit, the moisture got to the screw and that made it rust. So I'm not sure what to do in a situation like this. So yeah, if anybody has any ideas, I'm very close to just replacing this with something else, but I don't want to give up on it quite yet. This thing has served us really well. It's been a really, really good machine for our family. The fact that it has a hot water spout and it does espresso. It was a Father's Day gift, so it means a lot to me. I really wanted to fix it, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to fix it today. Parker really wants to make dinner tonight. What did you want to make for dinner?
Breakfast for dinner.
Does that include hash browns?
Yeah.
What do we think about this, Jake? Before the hash browns?
Let's make them.
Let's make them. Let's make some hash browns.
Wait, can we home make hash browns?
Yeah, from potatoes?
Oh, my favorite thing to do. I love doing that.
From potatoes to hash browns.
Wait.
What?
We have to shred the potatoes,
Yeah?
wash the potatoes,
Yeah?
and bake the potatoes.
What were you gonna say?
Are we gonna make eggs like sausage and bacon? Are we gonna do that too?
I don't think we have any bacon, but we can look for some bacon.
Okay.
We've got churros.
Wait a second. Churros? That sounds pretty good.
Yes.
I'll take a churro.
I'll take a churro.
Can we do churros too?
Maybe half a churro.
Half a churro?
Yeah, half a churro after you eat all your breakfast food.
Yeah.
I can make pancakes.
After all your breakfast food? No pancakes if you want churros.
Which one, pancakes or churros? Blueberry pancakes is the winner.
Okay, so no churros?
No churros.
Blueberry pancakes.
Blueberry pancakes. Okay, I'm for that. That's healthier anyway. I'm happy.
I just got a better idea. Crepes.
Yes, crepes, please. No, thanks.
Crepes.
No thanks. Crepes is like a pancake burrito.
What?
Crepes are like a pancake burrito.
I'm making crepes.
You're making crepes?
Yeah. But what about nap time?
Did you do a good nap time?
Yep.
Excellent. I have a pretty good method for making hash browns, but I'm trying something a little different today. I want to see if I can speed up the process and make the hash browns more consistent by boiling the shredded potatoes before I put them in the frying pan. It's an experiment, and I'm not looking up how to do this online. I'm just gonna go for it. Even though that didn't really work out for me very well with the coffee machine earlier. I'm still gonna do it. It's still gonna happen. Hash browns. But we can't really judge them until we try them, so here we go. Oh, hot. It's hot.
Is it good?
Mm-hmm.
I just made my mom some sausage, but not real sausage, like fake sausage. And now I'm gonna make her some eggs.
Parker made some scrambled eggs here, and Jacob is working on some crepes. That looks pretty good. What flavor crepe are you making tonight?
Peanut butter blueberry.
I can't wait to try the hash browns. So good. Those are so good. Who made this?
Parker made the eggs.
Are they good?
Jacob made the crepe, and Daddy made the hash browns.
Do you like the eggs or do you not like the eggs? I love the eggs.